And Mind Crypto here. I hope we're all having a wonderful day. First and foremost, I am not a financial advisor and none of this is financial advice. Remembering none of the information provided in this video should ever be a signal to buy or to sell. But please remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any further videos. First and foremost, we look at these crypto bubbles. As we can see, there's lots of red in the market, and we're seeing Quant currently sitting at $122, ranked 72, with a market cap of $1.47 billion, with a 24-hour volume of $42 million. We're down 1% in the last hour, down 6.3% in the day. Still up 2.5% in the week. But remember, this does not bother me because I'm here for the long-term, short-term action is exactly what it is. We've seen some capitulation, but that's pretty much across the board, which again, doesn't bother me in the slightest. So if we look over here, we can see this. Now, I popped this out a couple of days ago, and credit to the Quant King and Alfredo's post, because when you combine the two, this looks pretty awesome. Add that to the on-chain shenanigans and everything that I see, this looks quite good. So as we can see here in this photo here, we can see Quant, this pattern here where we've seen slight rise, and I believe we're still in the accumulation zone. But then we see this, and we see the similar pattern, and then we see this almighty run with Bitcoin. But if we also look down here and we see the Quant BTC pairing, we have literally hit this bottom. Are we going to see this bounce with other stuff? And as I said, with all that's going on chain at the moment, this is looking very, very exciting. And these patterns do look very similar. And we see this rise. Hopefully, we're going to see that coupled with this data here could see us bounce at some point. Now, this is also very, very interesting. And remember, data doesn't lie. So more coins are leaving the centralized exchange as of 2024. This means the amount of coins per transaction sent from the exchange is going up. High value indicates investors are withdrawing a greater number of coins in a transaction, indicates decreasing selling pressure. And we've seen this from January 2024. Obviously, in December, we saw that big rise up in price of Quant, and then we've seen this slow rise up. This means that a lot more people are starting to take their coins off of the exchanges. Now, I'd hope to see this continue to rise as we start to see the spot exchange reserves decline, which is absolutely great and great for any price indication that any upward trend that we're going to hopefully see in the coming months. Now, I also saw this yesterday. Now, I am seeing some certain patterns on chain at the moment, which I'm not going to talk about at the moment. I'm just waiting for more evidence. This could be related to, a lot of people ask me why every time we see these big transactions, why the price doesn't go up. Now, I have my suspicions, but I may talk about that in a further video, maybe tomorrow or the next day. I just need a little bit more confirmation. Now, as we can see here, this CB to private wallet of 1,588. And this was a new wallet that just came up the other day. And this was valued at $193,000. Initially, I had missed the text of 921 quant because I normally work to the 1,000 quant mark. But this wallet is now holding 2,509 quant, $312,000 overall. And currently, so far, holds quant, only quant, and no outflows. And we can see this just straight up. And hopefully over the next couple of days, we may see this wallet start to build on its composition. Remember, I tend to only look at wallets with quant, only quant, with no outflows, because could this indicate that these are licensed lockups? I think many people believe so. Now, we also see this, I popped this out yesterday, and I find this very interesting as well. Because obviously we've got the Rtgs system going live in 2024. So the Bank of England, we have continued our close collaboration with Pay UK on implementing ISO 222 messaging standards to ensure interoperability between CHAPS and new payments architecture. Now, why is this so important? Let's have a listen to Gilbert Verdian and his connection and the connection with Pay UK, which is also, as we know, Bank of England are tied with.
We've solved interoperability at scale, and the background to Money is a 20-year career in cybersecurity. I ran the payment infrastructure as the Chief Security Officer for the Bank of England, so keeping all the money safe across all the payment systems and the payment rails. And now we're also company guarantors to Pay UK, putting the strategy in place for future payments, including central bank money as well, but creating an ecosystem around what's the potential of money and what we can do with it. And that's my interest. We're shaping.
Wow. And
We've
as we
solved.
heard there, company guarantor, and we see this from Quant. As a guarantor, Quant is helping We Are Pay UK realise its vision to create a better payments world for all of us and enable a vibrant UK economy, and that's Pay UK. And where's the connection? As we can see here, we have continued our close collaboration with Pay UK, and this is directly from the Bank of England's website on implementing ISO 222 messaging standards to ensure interoperability between CHAPS and the new payment architecture, where appropriate, in particular to facilitate the introduction of purpose codes. The bank and the Pay UK have jointly developed a UK recommended list of purpose codes for payments made through either CHAPS or through new payments architecture. So we also see this, and why? Because this is very important. As of November 2024, this year, and we keep talking about this year because so many things are taking place this year. Mandatory use of purpose codes and LEIs for FI to FI payments and purpose codes for property payments. This is very important because if we look down here, Bank of England to start mandating the use of data fields from November 2024. Blockchain in 2024, the year of institutional adoption, as said by Gilbert Verdian. And if we look here, 2024, new Rtgs core settlement engine. The new core settlement engine will go live in 2024, at which time the requirements of CHAPS payment messages remain the same as of 19th of June 2023. In other words, CHAPS direct participants must continue to be able to receive enhanced messages and are encouraged to send enhanced data in their messages where possible, but this will be optional. All CHAPS direct participants will need to send and receive non-payment messages, for example, statements, notifications, and liquidity-related messages in the relevant ISO 222 format. And we also then see here, and this was from an article from Gilbert Verdian, Blockchain in 2024, the year of institutional adoption by Gilbert Verdian. Now, he's saying it in plain black and white there. He has all said it over and over again. This year is a big year in crypto. Now, we also see this back over the channel. ECB executive pens November 2025 rollout for digital Euro CBDC. And our man, Luke Riley, at Navigating Change in London, 19th of March 2024. The attendees there were the EBA, the European Blockchain Association, and INATBA, which is the International Association of Trusted Blockchain Application. And as we can see here, European Blockchain Association, we've got INATBA, we've got Ricardo Simones, the Executive Director of INATBA and the Head of Innovation, Quant Network, our Dr. Luke Riley. So looking very, very interesting. And we also see this, and this was out the other day, ECB executive pens the November 2025 rollout for digital Euro CBDC end users to have holding limits, but none for corporates, as push for digital Euro adoption across Europe by late 2025 continues. So we are moving very, very fast. Now, a lot of people don't like CBDCs. Now, that's fair enough because obviously, you know, a lot of people feel there's an element of control with CBDCs. Will it be programmable? But as we know, Gilbert has already pointed that out. They're not going to track whether or not you're buying sandwiches from wherever. It is what it is, and it's inevitable. Now, I don't particularly like CBDCs, but they are eventually going to come along, and I'd rather be hanging off the coattails of institutions rather than not. And you know, so I am positioning myself very well within certain utility coins. Now, I would probably say I'm more of a utility maxi. I'm definitely not a quant maxi, but I really do believe that quant is at the forefront of this technology. So there you go, guys, just a quick update, remembering none of this is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I am just piecing together all of these pieces like a dot to dot drawing and slowly building this bigger picture. So there you go, guys. All the best, and I'll catch you later.